Welcome to the Kai K Show. Here's what we speak up on it. Hey man, we back Monday Madness show. Monday Madness. Look, the beginning of the week, we got a nice little week here for you. We're gonna talk some football. We're gonna talk some, you know, gonna talk about some of the things that happen, conversations that these quarterbacks we having after and how they speak, and maybe some things they shouldn't say sometimes because it gets their ass and put their team in a certain situation. But we'll talk about it after these short intermission.
In order to have anything in this world, you must speak up on it. In order to have anything in this world, you must speak up on it. Oh, that you're partying in Versace, she don't want it. She like it hot just like a coffee in the morning. And if you want it, then you gotta speak up on it. Said if you want it, then you better speak up on it. Speak up on it. Speak up on it. Speak up on it. Speak up on it.
My name matters. T Hemp and yours truly is the duo we having it today. D Max gone off abroad, you know what I'm saying? Not with abroad, you know, like over. He might be with abroad. No, I don't know. Hey, but he gonna take his kids to school.
Off
You
to
know, they're
school.
going to they're going to University of Hawaii. So shout out to the girls, the twins. You know
Shout
what
out
I'm
to my
saying?
nieces. I love them.
Yeah, they're going to get that work, get that knowledge, man, and come back with some paperwork. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that's what's up. You know.
That's
But
funny.
anyway, yeah. So how you doing today, brother?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
Oh man, I can't complain. You know that they say another day at it. That's how it go.
That's it.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
before we get started on the sports, I do got one thing I want to ask.
Let's go.
Call this a public service announcement. People can chime in on this. How in the hell did Busta Rhymes get a freaking star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? Can that please be explained to me? Now, I like Busta Rhymes. Always been a good rapper, right? Hoses flow, lyrics come out, yeah, if you can understand them. But a star on the Walk of Fame? Oh, that's if we doing it like that, as of right now, I want to star on the Walk of Fame. God damn it, give me my 10,000 signatures right now. I'm doing the thing right now. I want 10 grand, 10,000 signatures. I want my star on the Walk of Fame. Because
Buster. Okay, so
Buster getting a star on the Walk of Fame, I want my damn star on the
Buster
Walk.
done played in some movies too, haven't
He ain't no Academy Award movies.
he? Okay.
Ain't no. I mean, he did he did one of the Halloween movies, which was a total bomb. Uh, yeah, I mean, yeah.
You know, I don't know.
A
They well,
star,
but look though, Tim.
a star,
Nipsey Hussle has a star.
a star. I'm not gonna comment on that.
I'm just saying. If Nipsey get one, I gotta get one to Buster, bro. I'm sorry, dog. If Nipsey can get a star on a Hollywood Walk of Fame, I can't argue about Buster, bro. I just can't do it. I can't do it, dog.
Hey,
Yeah, I mean,
hey, hey!
just think about it though. Nipsey got one, so you know, and I'm saying I'm not talking to go against Nip. Nip did some nice stuff when he was here, you know, but I just think the longevity of his career because he didn't really get a chance to um, turn into what we thought or its potential because it was cut so short that that was one of those ones like the city of LA loved Nip, so they gonna give him something. You know what I'm saying?
Wash my hands with it, and I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah,
On
yeah,
to
yeah.
football.
Yeah,
On to football.
we hard. It's hard to talk about the ones that's passed over, man. You know what I'm saying? So, we don't
But I
want to
still want my star, people.
still want to star.
Oh,
Hey, man,
y'all.
look here, you gonna get it. We gonna help you get it, dog. We gonna get T the star. It might not be soon, but we gonna get him one. You know, they say.
And I
You know,
want one in the middle. I don't want one like around the corner next to the freeway. God damn it! I want mine right on the damn street, right
oh
on
man, right across the street from the Hollywood Max
from
Wax.
from the Chinese theater or whatever. I want mine right dead smack in the middle.
Uh, real quick, no, go ahead. We're gonna talk about it a little bit. Hey, have you ever when you do text, you ever do talk text? Like you try to talk to text and then for it to come out,
Yeah,
and then
it don't never work right. It don't
yeah, I said some shit, and I just left it the way. I get tired of trying to because you got to go back. That shit seemed like more goddamn work. Got to go
Right,
back
because you
and
got to go
correct
on.
correct
Yeah,
the damn words that they how they typed it out. Like say mix match and it say Mitch match. You know what I'm saying? I like God. I was like, fuck it. You know what I mean?
or
Well,
you say
anyway,
ass and it come out ass, and then you let it
yeah,
go through, and then yeah,
yeah,
did you
yeah.
call me an ass? No, I
Yeah,
said ass. What are you talking about?
you know what I mean? Anyways, all right. So look here, we had an interesting week this past week. We had some, and we got the start of Monday Night Football this week coming on
We,
tonight.
yeah, that is a game on the night.
Commanders are playing. God dog it, who are they playing? Green Bay? No. Who are they playing? Team? You supposed to know all this stuff already.
Actually, I am supposed to know, and I had this on set.
Uh,
Cincinnati, the Bengals.
Cincinnati, the
Yeah,
Bengals.
yeah.
Yeah. So we got the Commanders and the Bengals.
That's a 5 o'clock game on ESPN.
Okay, okay, and I'm just glad they're getting us started off with the Monday night. You know what I mean? And hey man, I'm glad football's back, man. We in college is right around the corner. Next week, I think as early as next week, we got some games. I think in college.
I believe
Week
yes, we do. Yes,
isn't
we
that
do.
week zero? That's week
Yeah,
zero,
yep.
I believe. And yeah,
Now, with Cincinnati,
mhm.
some news came down today that Cincinnati might be looking to trade Hutchinson,
Hendrickson,
Henderson, at
Hendrick,
linebacker now.
yeah,
So,
D-line. Mm-hmm.
yeah. So, oh, and so okay, Saturday, this coming Saturday, that's the 23rd, right? Yep. We
Mm-hmm.
got Iowa State and Kansas State playing on ESPN. So that's the start. I'm sure there are more games on that day, but that's I guess going to be the main game. And then there's a Thursday night game next Thursday with Boise State in South Florida.
Boise State, South Florida. Okay, that's good. That we get to see our little nephew Jade Mickey get down. He plays for Boise State now. So
Yes, sir. Yes, he does. That's right. That's right.
yeah, yeah. So we get to watch him.
Yeah.
So that'd be interesting. So okay. So this past weekend we had man, like me and Mac. We talked about this. You weren't when you were out. We talked about not Colorado, but goddamn the Browns, Cleveland Browns. They had started Dylan Gabriel. Shedeur didn't play because he had a soft, soft tissue injury, something with his oblique or whatever. He
Oblique.
injured in practice, and so, and we debated whether that was part of the plan. Whether Dion might have told him, "Hey man, look here, sit this one out, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You already got tape. You know, let these other fools put something on tape, see how they perform. You know what I mean? And boy, we got to see how he performed. And I ain't gonna lie to you." The kid started out good. I think he went 8 for 9 his
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
9
He did
throws.
start out good. Yeah.
Started out real, and he was crisp, precise. You know. And now, for those who I tell people all the time that this kid is not no 5'11", and I think it shows on film. He even looked. I gave him 5'9". He looked
5'9".
short.
I'm gonna go with 5'9".
Yeah, I say I'm telling you, he 5'9" all day. He looks smaller than that compared to all the other big old dudes that's on that field. But be that as it may, I thought he was sharp. Even his throws to the right, because he's a left-handed quarterback, was on point. You know what I'm saying? And he stood in the pocket and delivered some shots in the middle, which I thought would be a problem for him. But they cleared out. They made some nice passing lanes for him. The line did a real good job clearing out some passing lanes for him to deliver some of those passes. And he threw some tight window throws right up in there where only him and that kid Thrash, who I think should be probably a starter with Cleveland. But we're gonna talk about that other receiver that they just got. They signed Isaiah Bonds, but because some issues with him off the field
Mm.
issues, and he threw some nice little passes, man. He was crisp, man. And then lo and behold, man, and I don't know. Hey, look here. Now they like we say, and that they, every time an announcer says something, man, they jinx, man. It seemed like every time
You
they make
start
a comment, dog, the very next play, something happened, right?
something gonna happen.
Like what the heck? Like is that like the everyone's like, man, the announcer jinxed him. He was like, you know what I'm saying? He was on fire. He's looking perfect out here, and then it happened. You know what I'm saying? A quarterback's worst nightmare, a
the
pick
the
six,
big
right?
six.
But I went and looked at the play again. It was a couple things that happened in that play, which was I thought just all wrong. Was we had two receivers in the same area. That
Uh
should
huh.
never happen.
Uh huh.
So somebody didn't understand, or he either didn't communicate, uh, you know, correctly where they heard it to play with it because it looked like the tight end got kind of jammed, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It jammed off the line of scrimmage, and then that kind of like pushed him a little further out on his route, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
I think he's supposed to be a little flatter, and because clearly, but he had a chance to catch the ball, and like he took his hands away, and it went right to the cornerback because the cornerback came down on it real nice. But it looked like the ball. I don't know if he was throwing it to him or was he throwing it to the guy on the out just outside of him. But it looked like the tight end. He put his hands out to catch it, and they said no, that ain't for me. And you should never do that, right?
Right.
If
Right.
you're sitting your air, catch the damn ball regardless.
Oh, I've always hated when D-backs do that. When there's a pass, if you got a chance to intercept the ball, don't short arm it because it's a safety back there because you don't know what is going on back
Yeah,
there.
that's right.
Was it when the Cardinals and the Steelers played that Super Bowl that one year, and the DB go up, and he could have had a pick, but he's short, he up and down,
Yeah,
and boom,
yeah,
boom, touchdown.
yeah,
So
yeah,
catch the ball.
yeah. Just catch the damn.
Deal with the consequences on the sidelines
Afterwards,
afterwards,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
don't blow me the damn game.
But I thought he should have, he's rolling out to his left, which is his dominant side because he's lefty, and I thought he should have saw that.
Yeah,
He potentially either ran with it or threw the ball
or
away.
threw it away.
But
Right.
I think he was just feeling. I mean, he was in the zone, and I think he was just rolling with it. And man, and then we got to see how well he handled adversity, right? Because that's what you want to know.
Right.
How well your QB when you make a mistake, if he can come back, you know what I'm saying? Or is this going to just be the end of it? And I think they pulled him out because I think he was supposed to go actually 3 quarters, like Shedeur did, but they only played him 2 because they saw after he uh, fumbled the handoff between him and Pierre Strong, the running back. They they saw it was about to come unravel.
Might get a little rattled back there.
Yeah, they want to protect him for himself. Now his numbers were, I believe, 13 of 18, 2 turnovers. But he did in the opening drive lead his team to a touchdown, so we got to give him credit for that. And then some was complaining about how they let Shedeur throw the ball in the red zone, but they turned around, he handed off the ball, so they was trying to protect. Now, that's not how it go. We don't try to protect. We want to see it. It's all part of the process. And to Kevin Stefanski's credit, I even said this in our little group chat. I thought that the play calling was outstanding. How he scripted and how he was running those plays because they was
Yep.
setting up beautiful plays. Even when they
Yep.
ran the little, in the round, it was set up nice
Yep.
because you had success coming off, with the leads coming off a tackle, and you know what I mean. And it was, I mean, his play calling was like, that's what when you when you calling plays in your offensive corner, that's what you're looking for. How he was calling them,
Yeah.
it was spot on, and he was dinking and dunking. Oh, it was beautiful. I love to see it.
So answer me this question. Okay. So now we talked about it. I know we were going to talk about it. The statement that Dylan Gabriel made
Hmm.
either after the game or during the game about him being a football player and Shedeur being
Competitive.
an entertainer.
Well, he didn't say Shedeur. He just said he gave inference that
Right.
when
Right.
they was asking him, and he was saying there are entertainers and there are competitors.
Right.
I am a
He
competitor,
winked at me when he said it. He winked at me
and
like
some are entertainers and some are competitors. I'm the competitive part of this equation, right?
right.
So that's what he was saying. But here's the thing: if you ever listened to, and I'm gonna take this approach with it. I don't think it was a shot at Shedeur. I think maybe he misspoke, right? And a lot of people take that or view that as a shot against Shedeur because I think primarily what happened when Oregon played Colorado in Deion's first year at Colorado, Dan Lanning had this to say about the Colorado team
Colorado
when they were
team.
right. And I'll play this, and then you guys go from there. Hold on a second.
Rooted in substance, not flash. Rooted in substance. Today, we talk with our pads. You talk with your helmet, right? Every moment. The Cinderella story is over, man. Right? They're fighting for clicks, we're fighting for wins. There's a difference, right? There's a difference. right? This game ain't gonna be played in Hollywood. It's gonna be played on the grass, right? It's gonna be played on the grass.
You see, so that right there is a reason why people think that Dillon was taking a shot at Shedeur, because his coach took that shot at Colorado, talking about they're playing for clicks, we're playing for wins.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, and if you get some credence to that, and you would think of it along those lines, I can see where, it's a stretch, but you got to remember Dillon wasn't on Oregon then. He wasn't on the team then. He was
Right.
playing
True.
for
That's true.
right. He
Right.
wasn't on that team then. He only played for Oregon this last season, and so, but
So
be that as
okay.
be that as it may.
So answer me this question. After the interception,
Mm-hmm.
he did an Ole. He's
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there next to the guy, and he let
mm-hmm.
him go for a touchdown. Now,
Mm-hmm.
somebody on the bench might have said, "Hey, just let him go." Yelled out to him, "Hey, no, let him go."
Mm-hmm.
But if you are trying to make this football team, if you
Mm-hmm.
want to show what kind of leader you are, make the goddamn tackle. If you're a football player, make the fucking tackle. Again, if the bench yelled at you, "Hey, let him go," I'll take that. I'll take that because they told you. But make the fucking tackle. I don't want you O-laying, because we get on wide receivers for short arming plays, O-laying. So I'm gonna get on him. Make the damn tackle. Make
Mm-hmm.
the tackle. You want to show me you got a little dog in you? Make the damn tackle.
Okay, now I'm gonna take this approach on it now, and this is because they had history with this. They had, um, uh, what's the quarterback that plays for Tampa that was on their team now? Uh, what's his
Pickett?
name? Huh?
For Cleveland?
Yeah, Cleveland, the one that went to Tampa Bay.
Oh, Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield. Remember, Baker Mayfield tore his labrum making a tackle on an interception once and was out for the rest of the season.
I
So
understand.
so what this is what you tell your quarterbacks. This is preseason. First of all, let's just keep in mind that this is preseason. We tell them, look, if in the case you don't need to be making no tackles in preseason, bro. Just it is what it is. I mean, this game, you know what I mean? It is what it is at this point. You know what I mean? And we need you for the season. Give a damn about you. We don't need you out there because quarterbacks don't play with the same gear that they don't have the same shoulder pads and shit that everybody else
That's
have on.
true. That's true.
You know
But
what
if
I'm
I
saying?
want to
So
be on Miles Garrett good side,
yeah.
I'm gonna make the damn tackle.
So now it ain't like it was the Super Bowl when Cam Newton didn't fall on the goddamn ball. That's different, right? So we talking preseason. I'm going with Allen Iverson. We talking about practice. We talking about preseason. You know what I mean? Preseason. So he did the right thing. Hey man, hey shit, I fucked up. Yeah, let this guy. Maybe this guy need to make the team for the Eagles and stuff. I don't know shit. But you don't need to go out there and get yourself hurt trying to make no tackle out there in no preseason game. You gonna have some more serious to come back out here and redeem yourself. And I just thought that I thought he was settling back in a little bit, but then he had that fumble exchange with the running back. I didn't see who fault it was. I didn't see if it was his fault or the running back fault. It wasn't like Trevor Lawrence's though, where he falling down trying to hand the damn ball off, right? And we always taught, hey, especially inside the 10-yard line, you don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
You don't want to do it. You don't want to have no mistake like that. The guard stepped on his foot when he was pulling around, and he tried to reach and hand the ball off. Man, just come on, dog. We need. I
Trevor,
mean, you taking food out of our mouths, dog. You know what I'm
he said
saying?
Trevor Lawrence, right?
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
he? He's going in his fourth year now, fifth year now.
Fifth year, fifth almost. I think fifth or sixth year. Yeah,
Now,
fifth year.
I'm gonna say this. I don't take nothing away from a Trevor Lawrence. What's our quarterback's name? Herbert and
Yeah,
for the Chargers.
Aber,
I don't take nothing against.
Aber,
Yeah,
Aber.
Aber. They're a good quarterback, and you always hear you can't trade them, because if you trade them, who you gonna get to quarterback your team? These guys are they are what they are. They're not Super Bowl winning quarterbacks. So Trevor Lawrence came out of college, had all the hoorah, 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 beautiful Goldilocks back there hanging out, doing his fucking commercials and shit with his hair blowing in the wind and snapping back. But since he's been in the league, he's only been an average quarterback. Now you can say, well, he ain't had no weapons. New England didn't have no weapons either. And Tom Brady won a whole bunch of Super Bowls with really one person on the team.
Right.
So I don't want to keep hearing that excuse. The same thing with Herbert or whatever his freaking name is.
April,
He's had some weapons, but they're not winning. So
right.
again, these guys are good average quarterbacks, but goddamn, I mean, they Trevor Lawrence is going to be what he's going to be, and his career will end 12, 13 years
Right.
with
Well,
it's me.
okay. Well, we're gonna come back to that. I mean, let's get this commercial in real fast, and we'll be right back because we'll talk a little bit more about this. We'll be right back. Hallelujah! Hallelujah Barbecue, located at 21920 Bear Valley Road in the city of Apple Valley. Look, the phone number right there on the screen, 760-515-6725. Look, if you are anywhere near Apple Valley, you have got to try this barbecue. Man, they sides is off the chain. The macaroni and cheese, the greens, the beans. Hey, man, they got pies and cakes. And, oh, man, the desserts is outstanding. Let me tell you, cornbread. Look, if you in the city of Apple Valley, you going from L.A. to Vegas or Vegas to L.A. or anywhere in between there, look, you got to stop in to Hallelujah. You got to stop by Hallelujah. Get you some of that barbecue sauce. And look here, you can even order their sauce online. Give them a phone call, man. They'll send it out there to you. It's right there on the screen. What else can I say? It's the best barbecue sauce in the land. Hey, forget that Sweet Baby Ray's. Hey, you want to try this? The Hallelujah barbecue sauce. Come spicy, hot, and mild. However degree that you can handle, they got it for you. And like they say, it's Hallelujah, baby.
Hallelujah. We say hallelujah. Can't hear you, Kai.
My bad.
There you go.
Got
There
that
you
me. Yeah, so if you out there in the city, Apple Valley, go by Hallelujah and get you some barbecue sauce. You know what I mean?
And if you
Some
chant how to take your
barbecue.
tambourine with you, and chant hallelujah 3 times, they may give you a little something freebie.
Yeah, so you were saying Trevor Lawrence, man. So anyway, we're gonna see, man. Trevor Lawrence is either shit or get off the pot this year for him, I believe. You know, um, because this will be a different. They brought in a whole different regime for him. Coach, I think the front off the whole everything is different. So uh, and so we'll see. We'll see with Trevor Lawrence. I think the ability is there. He looked pretty good. He looked pretty good this past weekend. Travis Hunter didn't play.
Right. Yeah, he did not play.
Yeah, he sat out. They said he had some type of small little injury, but he'd be ready for the first week. You don't need him. You know what he can do. Shit.
Yeah, I'll run through this real quick. So Cleveland has announced that Flacco is the starting quarterback. They made that official earlier today. Justin Fields was only 1 of 5. Heard he did not look very good. Completed the first pass. The last 4 were incomplete. I think he did 2 series in that game. And Caleb Williams looked great. That first drive he did for Chicago, I think they started on about the 7-yard line, took him downfield. They went under center. They went shotgun. They went under center. They went shotgun. I like that. He looked rhythm. He looked mid-season form. That offense, they were rolling on that. And so other than the fact that they kicked Buffalo's ass, or no, not Buffalo. Who did they play? Who
Yeah,
beat
that was
Buffalo?
Buffalo,
Buffalo
38-0.
beat the
Yeah,
shit out of Buffalo yesterday,
yeah.
and the coach was not happy at all. I
And he
mean, I
shouldn't
know
be. He should not be.
he got the shit beat out of him. So, but yeah,
Hey, because it's like almost a wasted. It was like, why did we come here?
why do we come here?
Why are we out here? I mean, y'all. It's like they just came out like they just showed up. Hell, they ain't come to play at all.
Not
And
at all.
for people who trying to change your life, you trying to change your life, dog, and make a squad, make a team, dog, to play like that in a group. I ain't saying all of them was like that, but it don't take that many, dog, to get beat when you get your ass whooped like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't take many to mess up. But I'm gonna tell you one thing too. That little backup quarterback for Chicago, dog, Badgett is I think that's his name.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
That
and it's been
Caleb Williams better keep his shit tight because that
and
kid is knocking on the door.
and that's the rumor that's been coming out of Chicago is the coach might like him just a little bit more than Caleb Williams. But right now it's Caleb Williams' job. If I could see it, game 6, game 7. If he struggles, but Chicago hanging in there 3-3, I wouldn't be surprised to see the coach make a change.
Well, I mean, you got to remember they always talk about Shedeur holding on the ball long. Caleb Williams holds the ball long too. He do all that Patrick Mahomes shit too. Throw the ball sidearm, running to the right, running to what I mean, he do all that kind of shit too.
Right.
He is very athletic, but I'm just saying he hold on to the ball as well. So I want to hear all that bullshit talking about a quarterback holding on the ball when he's trying to make a play, especially if it's third or fourth down.
Right.
I'm always real critical of people where it's 4th and 1 or fourth or whatever, and you don't want him to try to do everything he can to extend the job. I mean, if he don't get it, he just don't get it.
Right.
It's a turnover either way. You know what I'm saying? Now you don't want him to throw it pick six or fumble the ball and they scoop it up and run it the other way for a touchdown. But anything short of that, so what? You know what I mean? It's turnover on downs regardless.
Right.
Your defense is coming out the field if you can only get to the sticks. So, that's the other thing. I checked out the new little thing, the little chip they got, I guess, in the ball now, which indicates whether it's a first down or not. They don't
First
have.
down or not? Okay.
What do you think about that?
No, we could go conspiracy, and we can go so many ways with that.
What you think,
You know,
man?
I
I
used
mean,
to make it.
you think is the
I
game
used
evolving to something that is something that's real needed, or are we taking the human aspect out of it, or are we just taking it just
we are taking the human. You know, it's just like with baseball. So you watch baseball, and they got the square up on the screen for the balls and strikes, and that shit ain't even working right because even as of yesterday, we watched the Dodger Padre game, and it was a strike called on Machado that on the screen was like maybe this far off the strike zone
mm-hmm.
inside, and an ump called it a strike.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna get it right, take the goddamn square off because you're messing us up. But yes, it is taking the human out. It's taking the human out of the game.
Yeah, the
I
human
think that
element.
all of this instant replay shit is to me. Um,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
but they trying to keep it to whereas it's less to say about conspiracy theories. He made a bad call, this and this is the reason why this team. The unfortunate things that happen, but that's part of the game.
that's
Either
always
way, you know what I'm saying. Either way, it's part of
always
the
been
game.
part of the game.
Hey man, look here, we all have jobs to do, and I think, and it was like, so some people's like, well, hell, what they got the people holding up the goddamn sticks for if they got the little chip in the ball for? But you still need to see the visualization of the sticks online, and they still have a job, right? They still have a job, so they haven't totally, just removed them from the equation, the system of football. But I thought that was interesting, dog. So because they no longer, I mean, I thought the little yellow line was the thing we were looking at, but that ain't always accurate
That
depending on
ain't
how.
always accurate either. So
That
yeah,
ain't always accurate.
but you know they start putting chips in the basketballs. Well, I always made the
Baseball
joke
is
that
where I think you need
it was so
some.
many bricks that you got somebody sitting behind the basket doing this and monitor the ball, making all these bricks. We're not covering no point spreads today. So
Hey, dog. Hey, if they put that shit in baseball for strikes, and now that'd be real interesting, right? Right? Did it cross over? Would they have a little chip on have a little thing on the plate, and every time it go over the plate at a certain level, the plate light up red or something. You know what I'm saying? To tell you, indicate that it was a strike.
hey, you might want to put your patent on that just in case. Just in case.
All right, so real quick, man, let's go into this little comment real fast. Dylan Gabriel, did he take a shot at Shedeur? Was it a shot? Right. So we played the Dan Laney thing. We gave our little perspective about it. Was that it or was it not? Whatever. I think it was a pretty a stupid comment to make. Because in the end, you are an entertainer and you're a competitor. You're playing on a stage. You're on the stage. You're on fucking TV
Right.
playing, and you're
Right.
getting paid to do it. So you're both. You're not just a fucking competitor. You're an entertainer too. You're
Right.
entertaining. That's why we pay to watch your ass play.
Yep.
So you know what I'm saying. We don't pay for just to see you compete. We want to be entertained, right?
Yep.
What's that? Are you not entertained? You know what I mean? Shit. Gladiator.
And if you trying to compete, make a goddamn tackle. Like I said earlier, make a fucking tackle. You want to talk shit
Hey,
about
that
entertaining.
hey, look wild. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I had to remember it was preseason because he was like, he did the Olay, like, "Oh, just go ahead and go, bro, and just walk and just kept and just started and just strolled off the field.
All I have to say is, what if Shedeur had did that?
Oh no, man. But
What would
hey,
Monday be like on
well,
TV?
it's always gonna be. Hey, what if Shedeur made that comment? How
Right.
would that have been viewed? You know what I'm saying? Same shit. It's gonna be always be, It's gonna be that way, dog. And that's just something he's gonna have to live with and deal with. But at your starting lineup, real quick, who you give me your depth chart or how they playing out 1 through 4.
I'm giving on play wise. If I had to go one, I'm going Shedeur. I'll go Flacco. I'll give Dillon the third. Pickens has not done anything,
He ain't
and
played.
he ain't played. So Pickens is out.
Yeah. Sorry, Pickett, but your ass, you either shit or get off the pot, man. If you can't
Right.
play, you know what I'm saying? There's no in between. We got to be able to evaluate you. If you ain't on the field, I'm sorry, bro, but we'll catch you next season. Or
Catch you
somebody
next
else.
season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paying $4 million a year for your ass just to sit on the sideline.
Yeah, or put him on a practice squad. What's funny when you talk about the practice squad?
Mhm.
I've collected football cards since like the mid '70s, right? Football,
Mhm.
baseball, basketball cards, and they used to have a thing on the back of the car where it said "taxi squad." And when you're 10 years old, you think, okay, this cat was a taxi driver, but I guess I was a practice squad. They're like, why the fuck didn't y'all just put practice squad? They put taxi squad. I thought the dude was a fucking taxi driver. Anyway, but yeah, I think
That's interesting.
Flacco has not done anything other than practice, and he's a veteran. But do you want to give him at least maybe one series of preseason? I mean,
If he need to play next week.
Yeah, he's a little old.
He need to. Hey, look, you can't just come in. We saw what happened. This is what used to happen to the Bengals all the time. That's the reason why they starters be playing now.
Right.
Every year they come in, they lose the first 3 or 4, go 1-4, 1-5, 2-5.
And
the first
and you
6,
can't
7
afford
games.
to do that in that conference.
Yeah. And they playing the Bengals the first game of the season. So Bengals getting ready. They starters is out there playing.
And Cleveland, and it ain't like Cleveland that make the playoffs every year.
Bro, we ain't even seen Judy or Cedric Tillman on the field or Njoku.
Njoku, none of them.
Miles Garrett. What the fuck? What y'all was 3-14 last year. You have no business low managing this goddamn squad.
Acting like
if y'all get hurt, y'all just get hurt. But y'all niggas need to be out there on the field playing.
Yep.
Real talk.
Yep. And they are contenders. Everybody's a contender. Game one, everybody's got hopes and dreams to the Super Bowl. So Dallas got hopes and dreams. San Francisco got hopes and dreams. We all got hopes and dreams.
Yeah, that's some bullshit though, man. I have fucking 3-14 and y'all ass low managing this goddamn squad. Man, you gotta put their ass there because rhythm and timing is a tough thing to do. Your first game when this team is got all they ones out there and they ready. Because Joe Burrows and Jamar Chase and all them, they playing.
Yeah, that game.
They getting ready.
I don't know if they play. They play tonight. So last week's game, though, Chase had 4 for 77 and a touchdown. So them two was already.
They getting ready. They getting ready. And Cleveland is yet to play any of their damn starters in their damn preseason games. And this is when you want to get a timer down. Man, you can't be concerned about injury. It's a part of the game. Look, if it happens, it happens. It's going to happen regardless of what's going to happen.
Right.
You can't protect yourself from injuries, dog. It's part of the game. But you need to play, and you want to get as much time and cohesiveness together because practice just don't do it when you're going against each other.
Right.
You want to go against, another team they're trying to win too, right? Yep. So, anyways, what we're gonna see tonight of Joe Burrow. But however it may be, they've already touched the field, and Cleveland have yet to put. They act like they got them starters got kryptonite to go on or something with they backups. Like you, how the hell these kids supposed to? Come in and see what it really look like if you don't give them a fair evaluation with your starters out there.
Right.
I don't understand it, But who am I? He's the quarterback guru. Anyway, so
quarterback guru, some great guys that come across his front desk. So
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's the quarterback guru. Who am I to talk about it? Shit. Shit. He went 3-14. I didn't. Anyway, that's gonna be us for today, man. Not with a bra, but a bra in Hawaii.
Doing the hula.
I'm asking Lee, hey, real quick, we did a little show, the Family Feud, right?
Uh-huh.
And they said, what are some of the things you get at the checkout counter when you visit in Hawaii? Some of the things, questions. And what would be your response? So they put top 5 things on the board. A lei would be one, right?
Uh-huh.
Pineapples, right? Magazines was another, right? and there was another one that they said. No, wait a fact, pineapple wasn't even on there. It was Lay's, magazines, chewing gum,
Okay. Chewing gum.
right? Chewing gum, but you know when you're checking out at the grocery store, things that you might see right there before you check out.
Oh, things you might see. Okay.
Things
Okay.
you might
Okay.
see. But here was the kicker that we couldn't figure out. It was macadamia nuts, but that is true.
That is their. Yeah, that's
That
their.
is still a thing, macadamia nuts. Every y'all playing Family Feud and y'all want to know that's it right there.
Sunglasses should have been on there too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so all right, that's us, man. Hey, check us out on all platforms. Rumble, go to the Rumble, download the app.
Rumble,
YouTube,
ah!
Facebook, of course.
Hallelujah. Remember, don't forget, hallelujah.
On TikTok. At K, speak up on it. All one word. K, the letter K, speak up on it. And we out.
Peace.